Alright, and we're back right away with, um, we're back right away with the last segment here. We're going to finish off Wario Land, and I guess this is the last wooded area. So actually, while I guess I'm in the last segment here, and we're letting the game throw every last trick it has at us. I guess I'll just talk a little bit about Wario character himself. And I never really got too much into the later Wario Land games for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I mean, I was still playing, nuts. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, but that's okay. I mean, I was still playing handheld games and systems up through Game Boy Advance. So I'm not really sure why I skipped out on them following this game. So yeah, I mean, I can't really talk too much about the pretty much later Wario games, but I do like the Wario character. In fact, when it comes to another favorite game of mine, oh whoa, that was close. Another favorite game of mine, Mario Kart 64. Wario is actually the driver I use most often. See, I can do my exceptionally terrible Wario impression from the game. It's like, I'm a Wario, I'm a gonna win. And all that, which of course I do quite frequently when I play the game. Just be thankful you don't have to play with me all the time. Play games with me all the time, that is, anyway. Yeesh. Yep, let that thing just roll into the nothingness. Hey. Actually, I don't think there's anything too worthwhile over here, but I don't like chancing it. Okay, yeah, just a heart and whatever, but... Oh wait, I remember now. Key. Hey look, black over here, but wait. Yeah, I don't know, that one isn't hidden too well. I guess if you're just not thinking about going into... And a whale. Sure. I'm almost afraid to remember what the O treasure is, because this bottom level is pretty weird. But there we go, one treasure left to go. And we'll be seeing more of this junk. So it's actually not too bad killing those guys with that going there. Yeah, more of this junk. Yeah, I started spamming this a bunch. Not gonna be quite that, but I probably should have done that after I threw the coin, but whatever. 10 coins is 10 coins at this stage, whatever. So yeah, those flame-throwing birds, we'll be seeing some more of those soon. I'm gonna keep racking up those coins. But yeah, and ultimately with Wario, I have to say I was a little bit disappointed with his appearance in Brawl. I mean, I'll probably be in the minority for that, but I was really kind of hoping he would use a little, something at least would show up from this game. But I mean, I don't think he had the shoulder charges at all or anything. You know, they could have used like the caps a little bit, but I think they decided to definitely lean a lot more to to some of the later stuff, especially the WarioWare and whatnot. Okay, I'm not really sure what I did there. I hit some weird button. Nothing that you would see, but okay. Well, bull cap, whatever. I'm not really worried about that at the moment. See, actually, some pretty fun. Okay, that was strange. There's actually some pretty fun levels in this last world. Let's see if we can get through this guy. Is there anything fun in there? And it's more of that. Do do do. And we haven't seen you for a while. Get rid of him. Okay, I think the last treasure may actually be in this level. I don't think it's in a later level. Is there anything useful in this? Well, the jet, that's kind of useful. Yeesh. I don't really feel like getting it, though. I'm doing fine with the dragon cap here. Also, I'm kind of cowardly. Yeah. Ooh, they almost jumped into that one. And what's going on here? Should be... Okay, well, I guess you can just get those guys for more coins. That's alright. Oh, we do have a 4th star. Huh. Well. It's certainly more than I remember there being in this game. Yeah, we got them all. Yeah, why not? We'll trade up. And, okay, another room. It's actually starting to get a little bit long leveled here. And this is a little bit tricky if you don't really know what you're doing, but it's not so tough. As long as you are ready to immediately start climbing back up when you're transitioning from ladder to ladder. Jet cap. Yeah, well, why not? And see how much I can regret this. We can actually stay. Okay, well, there wasn't a treasure in this one. Pretty sure I didn't miss any secret areas, but start blowing away parts of the castle base here. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. I guess it's to make it so you can actually, and gameplay-wise, that you can actually climb up the tower, I think. Oh crap, I forgot to do the coins. Oh well. Alright. Oh, I wasn't high enough apparently. Yeah, trust me to be a goof with that, but alright, that's alright. I wasn't actually thinking when I hit that switch there. I'm like, oh wait, I have to do that before I finish the level or I can't get any more coins. Alright, no sweat. We'll make it up somehow. Always have a plan, even if it's going to be a somewhat boring plan. Okay, nothing here. But I'm pretty sure... That wasn't so bad. Pretty sure that the last treasure is in this particular course. Because I hate crawling along this thing. So if you're not careful with the down pad, you get sliced and hurt, as we found out earlier on when we were trying to duck underneath the spike balls. Oh, these things are fun. And I think this is just the save, yeah. That's okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure I didn't miss. Sometimes this game's a little bit funky with that. Okay, actually, you do want the bull cap to take advantage of this. Okay, I think this is where we'll get to the get to where the treasure is, actually. Yep. Now, which path is it up? Is it under? Yeah. Okay, there's the key. And if I remember correctly... No! Okay, whatever. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, getting to this is a little bit of not... No! Stop that. There we go. Opening this up is a little bit obnoxious. It's like this would actually be a better job if you... Eesh. Oh, okay. It's a little bit better if you actually have the dragon cap there, or something like that, or the jet cap, but... Last treasure, and it's... Oh, it's a ring. That's actually normal. So we got all the treasures accounted for. Not bad. Okay. So now just head back to the level properly. Easy enough. Except for this lava. No! Oh, that was a little closer than you might think. I almost didn't jump the right time. Which would be really a shame because this isn't really all that hard. There we go, extra shoulder charge. And I think, yeah, and here will be the next block we want to hit. This time we'll remember our extra coins. But I'm gonna have to waste some time, unfortunately, because I think the next level coming up is the final level. For those of you keeping score at home, and I still need. Well, I can get. I can make sure I have roughly 1,000 going in for that one. But I need 2 more levels of 999 at the minimum. So this is a way to speed this up, but since we're doing good time-wise on this one, surprisingly, because this last world and doesn't take too long to get through it. Okay, so that takes us 7. Yeah, we up there, but we don't want to be up here just yet. We need a quick level. I happen to know this is going to be boring. I could probably do this off screen or something, but whatever. So we're not doing too badly for time. We can just keep on talking. So yeah, I'll talk about something completely irrelevant now, since it's the last segment anyway. Actually, other things I've been having fun with recently, I broke down and I picked up the new, well, I guess it's not really too new anymore, but I got the new Blu-ray collection for the Godfather trilogy. The first one, at the very least, is my all-time favorite movie. And I like the other ones. Even Part 3, I do enjoy. But yeah, so it's a great picture quality thing. I used to be a pretty stingy anti-Blu-ray person beforehand, but I've kind of forced myself to come around to it a little bit once I realized that regular DVD releases are not really worth much anymore, because I do like bonus features, and hardly any bonus features end up on regular DVD anymore. So you have to get Blu-ray anyway if you want good bonus features. And I have to admit, you can notice a really really nice picture quality difference, and even with older movies like The Godfather, ends up looking pretty good. All right, we'll do this level one more time. But yeah, it's not too bad. I guess other things I talk about sport-wise. Well, it's been kind of a lean time period for me sports-wise. None of the teams I root for have been doing much of worthwhileness lately. The White Sox right now are having a really awful season, looking like they're probably going to end up trading a lot of people away. Eagles and football haven't been doing well lately. They came off a really crappy season, and right now it's just waiting to see how well things are going to work out with the new coach, Chip Kelly. The Flames hockey, well, their stadium was recently flooded out by some really bad flooding going up there over there in Western Canada, up in the Calgary area, which is really unfortunate. It's a little, which is even if I wasn't a fan of the team, that's still a really bad thing. You don't really want to see happen. And then, well, basketball. Yeah, I think I just asked for it with basketball. I don't really pay attention much to basketball anyway. But the Jazz. Well, they're never really in the contention to be relevant anymore. All right, enough of that fun stuff. On to course number 40. And let's actually get some really exciting, dramatic music going here. Don't worry about getting all these extra coins here, but we'll end up cheesing for them anyway. So this is actually a pretty fun level. Not too hard. Like the final level of Mario Land 2, where Wario was the boss, Wario's Castle. That one was really obnoxiously difficult compared to the rest of the game. I mean, most of the levels in Mario Land 2 aren't really too bad at all. But, the Wario's Castle just comes in there and it kicks you right in the butt. Right in the groin, in the balls, really. It's like, just take a fist to the face, why not? But yeah, this level isn't so bad. It's got challenging, especially if you're not careful when doing this stuff. But it's still pretty fun, actually. And yeah, well, it gives you coins galore anyway. And okay, what's we got here? More of that. Alright, I think this is like the little, I guess like this is sort of like a mini boss. The knight with suit of armor guy. Kind of works in the same way as the penguin bonus boss. You kind of have to hit him from the back or whatever. But he's not too hard to take out. Climbing up here, and before I forget, because I'll end up like in the boss room before I know it without even thinking. Go ahead and max out my coins for this, even though I'll get 300 for beating him anyway or whatever. But okay, this is the only I wouldn't say tricky part, but it's just because you got to be watch your timing on there, especially when these things aren't even going in sync anymore. But otherwise, easy. And more of this obnoxiousness here. I'll just wait for him to come back. I don't want to risk doing any more stupid junk. Okay. It's because of that weird angle that thing can take. Okay, this might actually be the boss already. Yep. Good old Captain Syrup. And that... I think she's in the second game as well. Like I said, I didn't play it, but I think she's in. And then she kind of just appeared forever. And I think they recently had her make a reappearance one of the games here. Now, this boss was really kind of interesting back when I was originally playing this game when I was a lot younger, because it took me forever to figure out exactly what the heck you were supposed to do. So I'm thinking, okay, do you have to do something weird with the lamp here, or what? And then it's like, no, you just got to hit it, or you just got to go until throw it until it makes a cloud, which great, which only does when it lands right side up. But yeah, other than that, that's the only attack this guy really does is throw those little fireballs there. So yeah, the only real danger comes from if you're if you're not paying attention when the little mini genies come out of the clouds here. See, and I don't think there's any real rhyme or reason as to when he'll when a cloud will actually form here. Well, I can actually cancel out him using the fireball attack. That's cool. Playing a little bit conservative with this boss here, but missed. Okay, I think this guy actually... Whoa, that was so close. This guy actually takes 5 hits to beat, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember I was always trying weird things like, did I have to, like, throw the lamp at him or something like that? And like, it took me forever to figure out exactly what caused the clouds to come out. So, I mean, that's the only way this boss is kind of challenging. But yeah, other than that, like, that stupid ghost is a lot more annoying than this guy. And this should do it. Yep. No sweat. And for some reason I lose all my... lose my hat there, but whatever. So yeah, Captain Syrup throws her little tantrum. And throws a bomb and destroys the castle. But yeah, so that'll actually do it here for Wario Land, at least gameplay-wise. And we will see our Princess Peach statue that was underneath that castle the whole time. So naturally what happens, here comes Mario, and he's going to steal the statue away. Which I guess is kind of funny. Yep, thanks a lot. And Wario's like, well, what are we doing now? Well, here we got a solution for that. We have our genie, we can wish for something new, right? Now here's the weird thing about the ending that I always thought was kind of silly, is that, alright, so we got the genie, we can make a wish, but in order to make a wish, we gotta pay this guy absurd amounts of money. Which is like, yeah, what sense does that make? Either this genie just sort of really pulled the wool over Wario's eyes, or Wario's just really dumb enough that it works anyway. Yeah, sure, why not? I spent all this time collecting this money. So for all the money we collected in treasure, we could have bought our own castle anyway. But yeah, since we're over 10,000 coins here, well, this will put us over 10,000 coins. Max out our treasure, and we'll get the best ending. This part's going to take a while because all the coin counting. I mean, it's like you thought this was bad. I mean, luckily they do speed it up a little bit with the treasure cash-ins, because these things are worth thousands of coins. So it'd be really obnoxious if it took that same amount of time here. So yeah, it's only like the last 30 or 40 or whatever coins that really goes through. But yeah, 7,000 for the weird banana thing. Yeah, 60 coins here, and I'm never really sure exactly what why it goes in such a random order when you're cashing them in. It doesn't really go by value or anything. And it doesn't go by the order you found them in. I think it does it the same order every time, but once again, I'm not really sure how they determine when you cash certain things in. But yeah, so as we continue counting our treasures in, we'll wrap up our Wario Land discussion. I guess we can go ahead and discuss future plans. My next plan after this, well, now that this is over, is I want to do like a quick mini LP. Mini LP, if I can use the term there, of Sonic 2. And I guess the reasons for picking that one, I'll go into a little bit more depth when I'm actually doing that. I can probably, I'll talk now, we got some time, but mostly because I wanted to do a Sonic game, because I was always a big fan of Sonic games, and Sonic 2's one I can really squeeze into two video, like maybe I can split that into like 2 segments or whatever. If I did Sonic 3, even though I like that one more, it would take more segments. It would kind of defeat the purpose of it being a mini LP. And then after that, I plan on doing a run through of Pokemon Gold, which I guess you could say is like a response for Cody's Breaking Code or Codebreaker, or whatever you want, whatever name he wants me to use for him. But his run through of Blue, not to show him up or anything, because I'm pretty sure I can't really show him up skill wise in Pokemon, but it's because, well, I like Gold, and it would be nice to follow for that. And I was actually really glad to see he got back onto doing that. Just today, actually. It's good to see him back at that run. So yeah, that'll be underway, and then that'll consume a whole lot of time for me, I'm sure. By that point, I'll figure out what game I want to do after that. See, now we count this down again. And it should give us a total of 6 money bags, which is what we need for the best ending. But yeah, definitely be sure to check out his run through backup. Hopefully he's able to keep it on a regular schedule again now. It'll be great to see, because I've been enjoying the run, and I was really enjoying seeing this latest part. Okay, we're almost done counting our coins. So it gives us 5. And of course a bonus bag. So yeah, we wished for a castle. And what are we going to get for all of our money? So you're going to grant our wish. So we'll head over here and collect our grand wish and our grand prize. So look up in the sky, we're float into outer space. It's like, what's going on here? And yep, we get the whole Wario planet. Yeah, I think the castle, which is the next step below this one, would be the more official ending to the game. This is, I guess you could say, like an Easter egg ending, but hey, why not? We get a whole planet. So we actually got good value for that money after all. Be curious to see how how land masses are arranged here to create that Wario face on the planet, but so we'll run through our credits. Yep, so once again, I want to thank you for watching through another LP run for mine. So hopefully you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. So yeah, this is definitely one of my top 10 games of all time. I mean, I won't say, technically wise it's the best game. I mean, you could definitely would say like other Mario games or whatever, or at least are, I guess, technically better. But I've always had a real soft spot for this game, especially how much I enjoyed playing Game Boy games back when I was, just those big gray bricks and all that, eating up all 4 AA batteries at once. But yeah, it's still a really fun game to play. I mean, even one that doesn't actually take a long time. I mean, in reality, you could probably sit down and beat this game in one sitting. It'll take you a little while. I mean, you could easily beat it in one sitting, I think, if you weren't going for treasures and, 100% completion and all that, like if you're just playing through to the end. Which is kind of the fun thing about these games. Once you were, decent enough at them, you could beat them in a easy sitting. But yeah, even if you want to do, collecting all the treasures, still not too bad. Unfortunately, now that I've beaten 100% again, it'll probably be a little while before I actually want to really sit down and play it again. But it's one of those games I'll always come back to every now and then. The same way, I guess the same way I can keep playing like the Sonic games over and over again, or other games I like over and over again. But every now and then, once you've played them enough, you have to okay, I gotta put this on the back burner for a little while. Let me forget just enough so that I don't, I guess you never fully forget everything, but just not get quite as comfortable with it to the point where, okay, it's a little bit fresh now. Or I've been playing enough other games, a different style of games, that coming back to like a nice traditional platformer is a good change of pace. So yeah. And hopefully I'll see you then for the mini Sonic 2 LP and the Pokemon Gold LP beyond that, as we finish letting up the credits go here. I don't think there's really a whole lot left to say. Yeah, the credits here, I just don't want to stretch for things to say, but yeah, so definitely check out this, and check out Breaking Code's Pokemon Run if you haven't done so already. And I can drop a line for the game website I run with some other friends, thebossroom.com. So check that. You can find this and the other LP runs I'll be doing, and the Breaking Code's run through up there as well, along with some video game reviews, and hopefully had some other people that express interest, some other friends of ours express interest in writing stuff for that, so hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more new content coming up on that in the very near future, actually, which will be pretty nice. So, yeah, that'll be good. I forgot how long these credits really are. Presented by Nintendo, there we go. And I think that will finally do it. Yep. Alright, so till next time, this is NWOWWE and Wowie, however you want to pronounce it, signing off here. Good. Later, everyone.